managers of ISA. Today I'm going to give you a presentation about the internet addiction research request of mine. I want to thank you for your time to be here with me today. First, I'm going to start with the general background of the internet addiction problem and then focus on my particular research. There is no doubt that internet has fully penetrated in even all aspects of our life. The characteristic of convenience and high efficiency attract people to use the internet in many purposes, such as communication, business, and education. Students is one of the typical groups that the internet has completely changed their life. They are willing to use the applications and the functions on the internet to assist their study and life, and it really has a positive impact on their academic performance. However, some students cannot use the internet appropriately and even addicted to it. And this phenomenon is especially obvious among the university students as a lack of control from their family. However, I have noticed that there is no any relatively exclusive research about internet addiction in our campus right now. Hence, I think it's essential to process the research of that to know the general internet addiction condition and see these internet attacks in our campus. My research would generally divide it into three parts. They are the purpose of study, scope of study, and the methodology. The purpose of my study aims to suggest the ISA to provide the appropriate counseling to help these internet attacks to overcome this problem. Moreover, I hope more students could realize the real harm of the internet addiction and pay attention to their internet utilization habits during the participation of the research, if it could be processed in the future. My study would help ISA to gather the basic student internet utilization information, such as when, where, and how they use the internet, so as to summarize the subjective and objective factors that may lead to internet addiction. And a series of diagnosing questions would also be used for diagnosing the real internet attacks among the university students. And it could probably provide the further advisable treatment approach to assist these students to get rid of this problem according to their personal conditions. And I want to emphasize that the targets of this study are just limited among the students in St. John's campus only. When it comes to the methodology, the quantitative survey that includes the multiple choice and some short answer questions would be used in the investigation. The multiple choice that were determined by some researchers and educators would be used for diagnosing whether the interviewee is an internet adept or not. And the following answer questions are focusing on querying the internet utilizers' descriptions. The University Center of Mount would be used for process investigation as a high flow of the students. And the students who are sitting in the food courts would be the best targets, as they seem to have enough time and the patience to finish all the survey. If some students who cannot finish the survey immediately at that time are strongly interested in this investigation, they can bring the investigation sheet back and handling it to the ISA office after they finish that, because there is no any time limit of the survey. The secondary survey would be processed immediately after the finish of the quantitative survey. The focus of the secondary survey would move to the internet to find some academic materials about the internet addiction and some educational institutions' practical experience to cure the internet attacks, so that it could be referred to and be helpful in our research. The situation of the internet addiction problem among the university students is becoming severe today, and the perspective of that is still serious in the future. Hence, I think it is extremely essential to process the research of that, to know the general implementation condition and to see this impact depth in our campus. And I think every manager sitting here also have realized the importance of the research. So I think it's time to take an action, we need that. Let us go for that. Thank you very much.